right, guys, we are here at 50-50 Fight Night 2. This is the first stop on the Bar Battles Road Warrior Tour. We are going to be going all over the southeastern region, bringing MMA to various bars, just like here tonight at 50-50. I'm excited for tonight, Casey. Let's kind of run down what we can expect tonight and as well as what we can expect from the Bar Battle series.
Yeah, well, it all kicks off right here at 50-50 Fight Night, and it's free right here on Facebook. This is the hub. This is the place, man. We turned this place in from the best bar in town here in Johnson City, Tennessee, into a fight club. Just for tonight. Of course, it's the second 50-50 Fight Night. Tim, we've been doing a lot with mixed martial arts for a long time. I've been promoting for many, many years. I've seen guys like Oven St. Preux and Sean Spencer, UFC vets. Of course, you've seen guys like Scott Holtzman, some of the biggest names going today. Of course, CJ Hamilton getting ready to go to that Contender Series. So I am so excited, and this card tonight is going to be the best that we've seen yet because it is capped off with that WMMA fight. We're talking about Fatini Candras out of Myrtle Beach taking on Christina Ricker out of Knoxville and KMAA. And we saw we saw Christina Ricker last time. She got that big win. Now they're back at it for the belt. And, man, it really doesn't get any better than that.
No, man, I'm excited for it. It's always really cool to have a women's fight at the top of the card as a main event. Even better, it's the first 50-50 women's title that we've given away. So that's really cool. Both these ladies are very skilled, very aggressive. They're both come-forward type fighters. I think we're going to deliver a very good main event tonight. Let's talk about the co-main event. Co-main event, Chris Buttry, who called out Billy Combs last time at 50-50 here. He got in the cage after Billy Combs won Submission of the Night award and called him out for this show tonight, and he's going to get his wish tonight.
Well, it's an interesting contrast for sure. Chris Buttry, he is the young gun. He's been on a rise. He's been off a little bit. He took a few months off, and we've not seen him in action, but he is such a stud, man. He's one of the top talents here in the region. Billy Two-Tone Combs is a different kind of fighter. He's a guy that's had his ups and downs, more than 20 mixed martial arts fights. But now, for the first time in about 2 years, he's on a 2-fight win streak. Of course, he got that submission of the night win, and that was a big deal. Now he faces Chris Buttry in the co-main event. It's going to be big.
Yeah, I think it's a really interesting clash. It's experience versus inexperience, but the inexperience has such athleticism to potentially overcome the 20 fights that Billy Combs has, and I think I really think it's going to come down to Buttry's gas tank. I think if Buttry can get him out of there, or if Billy withstands the early onslaught, then if we go to the second and third rounds, then I think it becomes very, very close. Early, I think that Buttry's the favorite due to his athleticism, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Hits so hard. But, like I said, 20 fights in, Billy Combs has become so cagey. He's a guy that has continued to develop, and he has those submission skills now. It's a guy that we, used to consider just to be an average Joe in there. Now he has really developed his skills, and he's a guy that will fight anybody, man. You can call him on a moment's notice. He's finally got it together. He is our co-main event now. Our feature bout. Now, that is the one, and that is the title fight that really I've been looking forward to. Jordan Weeks taking on Carmen Carroll, and those are two guys from contrasting regions.
Oh, yes. This is one of those fights that, we like to be able to put on because you're not going to see a whole lot of Myrtle Beach guys fighting guys from Kentucky at the end of the day. And we like to be able to put those kind of fights on because it's regions that don't get to see each other so much. And it's a good opportunity for them to get a good look at just what other regions are like, what other skill sets are like in other parts of the country. So very cool. They're both grapplers. I think that Carmen Carroll is very scrappy. He trains with the Brothers Beverly at Viper Pit. He's got some great training partners there. Jordan Weeks, a brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu under Derek Kennington at Fitness Edge in Myrtle Beach. So both guys are very well versed on the ground. I think that we could see some great scrambles tonight.
Well, we saw Viper Pit really in action, showcased back at Border Wars, and that's a team where a lot of people thought coming into their territory, well, these are hillbillies from Knoxville, from Kentucky. These guys, maybe they're good for up in Kentucky, but how good are they really? Well, we found out. We found out big time. Stone Beverly delivering that fight of the night performance, and really the Viper Pit doing what they do best, and that's coming in and dominating, putting that pressure on, and getting those submissions. Carmen Carroll is going to be none the less there. Now, like you mentioned, Fitness Edge, they are the epitome of Myrtle Beach, the Coastal Carolinas, in mixed martial arts.
Oh, yeah.
They've of course, headed up there by Derek Kennington. That's a pro that we've seen on Bellator, and this is an excellent team. Fotini Candris, of course, we talked about her earlier. She's headlining, but Jordan Weeks, man, this is a guy that really has continued to climb in his amateur career. We'll see him in a pro debut very, very soon, but tonight it's 50-50 fight night number 2 for him.
That's right. It's also technically for the first title that we've ever done with 50-50. Those guys will be going for the welterweight title. Whoever wins that will be very well deserving of that crown. It's not going to be an easy road for either guy. We've got that and a whole lot more to come. 13 fights on the fight card tonight. We're going to get started here in just a few minutes here. Within 5 or 10 minutes, we'll be getting going live here with some kickboxing to get started. Your guy, Randall Austin, is going to get started against Charlie Durham. And we're not too far from kicking that off. You want to give the fans a little preview of what we can expect from your guy?
Well, I'm just saying, man, it's going to be a Muay Thai fight, so it's a little different than what we're going to see in the main card. That's really neat. You're going to see them all on the feet. I know everybody likes to see them sling leather, so we're going to kick it off that way.
Right.
And so you're going to see the punches, the kicks, and also a little bit of clinch work like they do over in Thailand, the national sport of Thailand. So it's really good. This is the thing. If you've not got your ticket, come and get your ticket. If you're within 20 miles of this place right now, there is still time. There are still VIP tickets available. You can be right up here next to the cage. There is nothing like one of these club shows. They're so amazing, and that's what Bar Battles is all about. The MMA Road Warrior Tour kicks off here tonight at the best sports bar in the entire Southeast. We're talking about 50-50 Sports Tavern.
The energy here is awesome. You don't get this type of atmosphere many places. It's a very intimate atmosphere. All the fans are right up here on the cage, and the fighters feed off of that energy. So I think we're in for a treat tonight, man. And the fans are as well. Make sure you let everyone know if you're in the area, come to 50-50. We're going to be rocking and rolling for at least the next 4 hours. And on top of that, if you can't make it, make sure you let everyone know that we are streaming live on Facebook for the rest of the night, so everybody can tune in and check out some awesome action.
All right. We'll be back soon.